I graduated college in 2020, which was a odd year to graduate in. And I went to school for musical theater because I've always been an actor. I've always been actor, singer, dancer, always wanted to do Broadway, all that stuff. And that was my entire identity. And so then the pandemic hit. I think it gave us all a little bit of a kick in the pants to reevaluate our lives, but also it made me really reevaluate myself as a person and reevaluate where I was going and what I wanted in life. I really reconnected with my passion for health, and that being physical and mental health and the combination of that. And that fall, I got my certification as a health coach and a life coach. It was a dual certification program. And I had all of these visions. She said it so well. I was like, I want to do all of these things, but I don't know how to do any of them. And it was like, I had gotten a lot of the tools from my program, but I didn't know how to actually put any of this in action on a daily basis and how to actually take the manageable steps to get there. I felt like I knew where I wanted to be, but I just didn't know how, like, I didn't know the path. Right. We hopped on the call and I was like, oh my God, she's perfect. I was like, everything that I need in my life right now. This is what I need. Like, this is the program that's for me. And from like the big like mindset changes that I wanted, but also like little technical things that I was like, I don't know how to do this. So it was just like someone that like got where I was trying to go and where I was trying to be. And I think that's a really important thing to have in a coach, is someone that sort of emulates the things that you're trying to put in your own life. I had no idea how to even like be a functioning human as an entrepreneur. I was like, yeah, they don't teach you this. Like, how do you go about finding all those tools and information and building your life the way that you want it to be, not the way that society or your high school or whatever told you that it should be. And I think like the cool thing about like working with you too was that for me, like I was like, oh, I need to have this morning routine that I see on Instagram and on YouTube. That's like, I get up at 5 a.m. and I go for a run and then I drink my green juice. And like, that just like was not me. And I was like, I do not want to get up before the sun. That's not me. And also like, it wasn't sustainable for me either, because I am an actor. And you know, for us, like you do a show at 8 p.m. and then maybe you get out at like 10 or 11, like I'm not going to get up with 6 hours of sleep at 5 a.m. Like that's not healthy for me and that's not maintainable for me. So I feel like you were like the first person that's like, you don't need to get up at 5 a.m. in order to be successful. Like, yeah. Which was like mind blowing at the time. And I was like, wait, yeah. Really? Like I can get up like 9 or 10 and still like have a career. And you're like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I needed someone to tell me that. And I needed someone to like help me build that morning routine that I wanted, but build it in a way that worked for me and worked for the rest of my life too, because it's not, like you said, it's not a one size fits all. Nothing is. So finding those routines and those habits that melded with my life instead of just plucking the ones that I saw from like my favorite YouTuber. Again, like that's such a testament to why coaching works, because like the journey isn't always going to be smooth sailing. And in fact, it's hardly ever smooth sailing. Like it wasn't a business program. It was a mental program. And I think that's why it worked so well. And that's why like I now have like, I have 5 clients in my program. Like I have a very successful like outcome from the program. And it wasn't a business launch program. It was a mindset program of how do we make this a reality for you. I think that's also part of what drew me to your program too, is like the manifestation aspect of it, because it's always something that I had been so interested in, but never knew how to actually put into practice. But by actually learning how to manifest a business, having someone that fully believed in your vision, like makes it feel like a reality, and it makes it feel possible, and it makes you act as if it already happened, which is the whole basis of manifesting, you know, like acting as if you already are there and already are successful. So I think having a coach like you who just, you were like, yeah, you're absolutely, this entire lifestyle that you want is possible. And you can move to New York and have a successful acting career and have a coaching business. And, you know, I had this weird like van fantasy and like all this stuff. And you're like, yes. Like, and just saying yes to all of this, like allowed me to put that vision into action and really manifest that for myself. There's never a downside to hopping on a clarity call. It's a half hour out of your day and it's free. Like there's literally no loss. And for me, I had a lot of doubts going into that clarity call, but then like seeing the vibe and seeing how we jive together and talking about all the different things that we could accomplish in the program sealed the deal for me. So
Cool.
if you're having doubts, know that there's no loss in just seeing if it's a fit.